Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find loanDepot Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and today on the hill, number 34. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And here is number 19. Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez brings it in with a nice run and grab. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
One down, base is empty. Line drive. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get.
That's strike three, and the third out. So we take a break. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Miami, today's starting pitcher, number 41. Chris, how about a scouting report?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, number 28. Floyd with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And it remains 2-2.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
But that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now the number 2 hitter. That one fouled off. 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. 2 outs. The other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Wagaman getting ready to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And they'll do it again. Wagaman off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air, left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Reds 0. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Number 37. The pitch. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Now it's the Reds DH. In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now at the plate, Aaron Johnson. One out and a runner at second. Now one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they trail by one.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
The catcher, Andy Yerzy.
Here's the Reds catcher. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Man at second. That just misses. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hernandez springs it in. That's out number 2.
Batting it, the second baseman, number 7.
Now it's the second baseman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Otto Lopez. The 2-2 on the way. That one just misses. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting it, the shortstop,
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Two out, space is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Just off the inside corner. Counts full, 3-2. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now, and the Marlins down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Line drive, caught.
Reaction time is so important in the majors, especially when you're dealing with line drives to third with good exit velo. You have to be ready for anything like she was right there.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Rosario makes the catch, and there's 2 away. And now the center fielder. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, number 28. And that is out of play. On the ground to third. He gets there with the slide. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Delvey.
This is such a difficult play for a third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look with StatCast.
Oh, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mitt, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
And now the right fielder. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 down, bases empty. Randy Elko, the next up for the Marlins.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Miami, Dwayne Hernandez. There's a swing and a miss. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Outside low, and the count is filled up. Chris Wagaman waits on deck for Miami. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. To the fourth, and now number 22,
Wade Stouts.
That misses, and now 3-1.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air to left center, Gilbert. And it's caught for the out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now the first baseman. One down, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second, slinging it to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first, and that will end the inning. Reds down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Aaron Wagaman.
And that skips into dirt.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. That's to third. Over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Otto.
2 down, base is empty. Otto Lopez digs in now.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground right side. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and the score stays 3-1.
Hey, say I told you so, but I told you no. You could follow if you lost though. Boss flow. I be getting to the point like a crossbow.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Johnson.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Outside low, and now it's 3-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the Reds catcher. Johnson gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's the second baseman. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1. No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss and a slider. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Now it's the shortstop. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now the left fielder. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Next offering misses down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Reds 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards.
The shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
To third, Staus. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Agustin.
And now for the Marlins,
Ramirez.
Agustin Ramirez. One down, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
One and 2 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, number 33. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Gilbert settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the
Wade
third baseman.
Staus.
One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's 3-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 34 out of the game, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Marlins, number 36. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.